Okay, good morning folks. What time is it? 9:50, so I got here at 8:30. So we're at the gym, just here, JD's, just done, what is it? It's an hour 20? Yeah, hour and 20 minutes training chest, triceps. That's it really, chest and triceps. What I thought I'd do is just make a comment on supplements. If anybody's interested, there's a lot of stuff out there at the moment saying supplements and proteins and all that. I don't take any protein, and I took supplements once. This is the story. So I took supplements once that someone bought me. They bought me a pack like this of supplements and there was about 30 or 40 different packs in it, all contained the same thing. There was about eight or 10 pills in it. So I split the packs up. So they were supposed to be cod liver oil, vitamin this, vitamin that, vitamin this, and then that. And so I took them because they were a present for Christmas. No naughty stuff, like no, I don't do drugs or anything like that, or steroids or that crap. If you want to do that, that's entirely up to you. So I've been training now. Oh, I know, 40 years now. We need 41 years. Not stopped at all, ever, except for an operation, stuff like that. Anyway, that's beside the point. So I got these pills, and I thought, oh well, I'll try them. Naive at the time, so I split them up, and I had 4 in the morning or whatever it was, and 4 in the afternoon, 4 in the evening, or whatever it was, and that went on for about 2 months, something like that, which was fine. And then I became a little bit poorly. Never thought anything of the pills or anything like that. So went to work, came home, felt really bad, went to bed thinking I got flu or something, I don't know. I don't usually get ill very much, thank God, touch wood. Anyway, so Jane says, you don't look very well, you better go to the doctors, which I don't usually do, so I must have been quite rough. Went to the doctors, and she said, right, where's the pain? It's everywhere. So she says, can you just wee in a bottle? So I weed in a bottle, and it was brown. I went, oh, that doesn't look good. She went, no, you're going to hospital right now. So she rang up and said, emergency, blah, blah, get him in. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And I got pancreatitis. Now, before we go any further, they didn't treat me for pancreatitis for taking these pills. They treated me for alcoholism. I'm not an alcoholic, okay? I love a wine, and that's about as far as it goes. I'm not dependent on any alcohol. I'm just going to state that, that's not going to go to anybody. I don't care what you do, it's just your life. I'm just warning people about supplements, okay? So they give me all the tests, and he wasn't a young doctor, he was like probably about 35, something like that. Really, really good chap. And he went through all my bloods and went, nah, this doesn't make sense. Your bloods are good, there's nothing wrong with your bloods. And he said nothing to do with like alcohol or wine. I mean, I've had 2 glasses, that was it, you know. And so they put me on these tests, and they put me on none by mouth, and then antibiotics and all this other stuff, and some other injections. She goes, this might make you feel a bit, and it was. I don't know what they stuck in me, but I was like, oh God, it felt like someone injected me with pear drops. That was the taste I could taste anyway. So 4 days later, I'm out of hospital, which, you know, I'm fine, no problem whatsoever, felt great. Chucked all the supplements away, never thought any more of them. And then went to the local doctor, and he said, how long are you in hospital for? And I said, 4 days. And he went, what, with pancreatitis? And I was like, well, I don't know, that's what they said. And he went, no, that's not right. So we had a bit of a chat and whatnot, and he said, what, anything else you can tell me about your drinking habits? And I told him, he said, no, that's not it, no. So I said, I've been taking these supplements, and I told him about him, and he went, he said this doctor said this, so don't take this has nothing to do with me, I'm not lecturing. So he said, they're full of shit. I was like, what? And he goes, they're full, excuse my words, they're full of shit. He said they're fillers, they've got stuff in them. And what it had done, taking these supplements, so be warned, supplements, they blocked my pancreas. They poisoned me. Blood poisoning. And he said, because how long were you in for? I said 4 days. He goes, this doesn't make sense, because you'd be in for a month if you had the proper pancreatitis due to whatever you get it from, alcohol or whatever. And he said, no, it's these pills. So there you are, a little tip for you. You don't need bloody supplements. They don't do anything. I mean, the only thing you could do is cod liver oil, and maybe vitamin D's, because that's handy for the sun, because we ain't got much sun. But apart from that, that's all you really need. So ever since then, I usually have cod liver oil, which I know I buy. You can buy stuff clean. It says it's clean, there's nothing in it. So cod liver oil, and vitamin D capsules, which are organic. I buy them from an organic place. And really that's it. I just eat nuts, fresh, and then meat. I love meat and whatnot. So that's really it. It's not a lecture on what you should do and what you shouldn't do. You do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying this is what happened to me, which is a bit scary. Alright, take care. If you enjoyed the video, just give it a thumbs up and a like. That would be great. Subscribe if you wish. If you don't want to, it doesn't matter, because these videos don't cost anything anyway. All the best, take care, and we'll definitely catch you in the next one.